So, this is different. This is very different, as you can probably tell by the black screen with text in front of you. So, what this is about is if you've been paying attention to the channel or have looked at the Patreon, which I doubt you have because hardly anybody has, then you have probably seen or heard mention of me working on a game called Amalgam. And this is just a working title. But I recently decided, you know what, I'm going to hunker down and I'm actually going to work on this because I've been putting it off for ages. And I figured, as I'm doing this, I may as well make a devlog of it. So here's part one, I suppose. So I'm going to start off by explaining what Amalgam is. Amalgam is this game I had an idea for like a few years ago. I was in like, what was it? It was like 2 or 3 years ago? It was something like that. It was like, I want to say 2. Well, it was 1 or 2. It was some amount of years ago. That's all I know. But what it is this idea I had for a roguelite. And 2 mechanics in it were inspired by a line from Warframe, which anyone who knows me knows I fucking love the game. Warframe is amazing. But the line that inspired it was this line right here.
Merging with them like steel, bearing amalgams with the weakness of neither.
And what that gave me an idea for is, 1, a bunch of gun customization. So like parts you can pick up to use to customize your gun or weapon or whatever that change how it works. Like the kind of stuff it fires, how it works, like the reload, all that stuff, all the good stuff, all the typical stuff. But there would also be certain parts that would remove negative attributes of a specific type. Like it'd say, oh, you're not subject to negative reload to attributes, you're not subject to negative damage, negative fire rate, stuff like that. So there'd be that. And in between levels, the player would have the choice to merge 2 enemies together, bearing in amalgam of the 2. So it would make it stronger, give it more attacks, and it would have fewer weaknesses. But that would also increase the loot or items you get from it, like the quality of them or the number of them. I'll decide that later. So there'd be that. And plans for that. Originally, I was gonna make it in Unreal Engine because I heard, oh yeah, blueprints make things easier. They make things go faster. It's fancy stuff. Da 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 da. But then I did a bit of research and looked into. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna learn C# and do it in Unity because I am not good with node-based things. That's why I typically just set up basic materials when I'm making and stuff in Blender. So I'm gonna be making it in Unity. It's gonna be done like that. But I'm also gonna be using Blender to create the assets and stuff. So if you're familiar with the kind of stuff you can make in Blender, oh, you're in for a ride. It's not gonna be that good at all. I'm not that good. But I intend to get that good. So there's that, and once I get a working prototype or test bed or whatever going, I'm going to slap it on itch.io and make a video about it with the itch.io link in the description. So there's that, and if you want to help out or support it or whatever, I'm gonna have a Streamlabs link in the description. I know, Streamlabs, but on a YouTube video. Makes total sense. But what that Streamlabs link is, it's so you can donate to help out with it, because I am not on optimal hardware. I am on a Windows Surface Pro 4. This is not optimal. And so there's that, and there's also a Patreon link. That's like once a month on the 1st. I really hope my mic isn't picking up that background noise. So there's that. And that's the way it's helping, and in the future there'll be that itch.io, and if you're familiar with itch.io, you know that they have an option to donate for the free stuff. Like, it's going to be free on itch. I'm saying that. It's going to be free. And you can choose to donate. So yeah, there's that. So that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you for watching, if you watched the entire thing. I will try to post regular updates on how I'm going with the game. And thank you for watching. Thank you to my single patron for helping me out with $2 a month. It's not a lot, but it helps. And like I said before, if you want to help support, Streamlabs for instant donation and Patreon for like monthly donation. And thank you for watching, and have a good one.